everybody, this is Jade. Today I'm going to share my scone recipe with you guys, and I know I have promised many of you before that I will share. So today I got some time and I gotta eat as well, so let's do this. We've got all-purpose flour, sugar, a bit of salt and baking powder. Greek yogurt, I choose a really thick creamy one. You can use a plain yogurt too, but please choose the thicker one. Oat milk, raisin, egg yolk, and butter. Unsalted, okay? Unsalted butter. Please chop them into small cubes so that it's easier for you to work it with. And also please leave them at room temperature before you start it, so they can incorporate better and your life will be easier. So just do that. Please make sure that you preheat your oven to 180 Celsius before you start any of the work, so that when it's done you can just put it right in. Yeah, so let's get this started. For the flour and the dry ingredients, I already mixed them well. Do not need to sift it because you're not making cake, so you don't need to sift it super soft. Alright, the first thing we do is, basically you already have washed your hands, and butter, we put them all into the flour, the dry ingredients basically. You see why you leave them at room temperature will be much easier. If you want to try to, mix them together while the butter is cold, and they don't mix very well, and you will just have a much harder job. So that's why it's always recommended if you're doing this kind of pastry, just leave them at room temperature. I'm pretty sure that's the first time you heard about it. After you're rubbing them, just make sure that you don't feel any butter anymore, so that your butter and flours are fully incorporated. Flour and butter are already incorporated, very combined, so that we can do the next step, which means you put the yogurt and the milk into the dry ingredients, and basically mix them together. You see the milk. For doing pastry, I always suggest not to pour all the liquid into the flour. I always put like half or a bit over half and see how it goes. Because sometimes you just don't need as much. If you just follow a recipe and pour the whole thing in there, you might find yourself in trouble later. If you don't know how to adjust it, you're just gonna, put yourself in a stage that you have to add so much more flour into it, and which is not very recommended. So please add in the liquid, the milk, in there, half first. And then when you see that it's not enough, then you add in a bit more and a bit more to adjust it. So yeah, so that will make your life easier as well. I'm just trying to, make your life easier. So that is not enough, okay? If you want the raisin, you can add the raisin in now. But I need to make this batch for my kids, and they don't like the raisin, so I just skip it out now. But my next batch, I'm gonna put them in. Alright, so when it's ready, when it's already starting to form a dough and they're kind of sticking together already, that is ready for you to pour it out. So just sprinkle some on the top. You don't need too much, just some, and then get it out. And what you need is just to make it to form a dough, and into a dough that you can cut into, and just roll it out. And from here, please don't overwork the dough, which means you want to play with as little as possible. Otherwise, they will not be as soft as you want. Alright, see? Okay, so just a few. See, just you see, here, you make it about half of the finger, half of my finger, which is like, I'd say about 1 to 1.5 inch thick, so that you can cut it out. Right, here's when you need need this for dipping. Right, let's put this aside. Okay, baking tray, cookie cutters, okay? So now this is the dough, the second batch that I make with the raisin. All right, so basically once you pour it out, it's just form a dough and it doesn't really stick to my hand, which is great, all right? So let's do the same. You don't want, remember, to not overwork your dough because otherwise you have tough scone. Work as little as possible to form the dough and that's it, stop it. I know it's very tempting to keep on kneading it, but just don't, all right? Okay, so this is ready for cutting. Let's go. Here's another tray I have. Okay, so I guess you know these last, remaining bits. You just put them together, just like when you work with bread or any pastry. And then form the dough again and then keep on cutting until you can't cut it anymore. Basically the last bit I just make it smaller so I won't waste anything. Alright, so this recipe usually can make 11 to 12 scones. Yeah, so before we bake it, we just brush some egg wash onto it so that it will give it a nice and brown color. And if you don't have any egg yolks, you can just brush some milk on top. It will give it some browning effect as well. Okay, so now we gotta put it into the oven. Okay, all my scones are done now. They just came out from the oven. It took 17 minutes this time and they're just perfectly cooked. For me, I already opened this one because I had to check it, right? When you check it, you have to basically break it open and see if it's still wet inside and it smells okay or not. If you can still see that if it's wet, then that's not ready. Then you have to cook it a few more minutes. And then it has to smell right. If it's not done, you will know, okay? This one is the first batch that I baked without the raisin. And we already ate a few of them, as you can see. They taste so amazing. The shell is crunchy. When you bite into it, it's soft inside. It's just a really, really good scone. And I hope you will like it later. For the recipe, the measurement, don't worry about it. I'm gonna put it at the comment below my video. That's where you always find it. And yeah, I hope you like it and enjoy it. And I see you next time. Bye!